I was one of those people who didn't have insurance from the time I was 35 until I got Medicare because of a pre-existing condition. I really appreciate that. I didn't die, but I came in close to it a couple of times because of asthma.
Yep.
And the whole primary has made me disgusted with the whole party because they pick who we're going to have, and I'm tired of it. I want to vote for who I want to vote for. And I was behind Bernie, and I'm behind you, and I'm really tired of being bought off by millionaires and billionaires.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm 70 years old.
You know, Jimmy, she is so privileged and so selfish.
So
Why didn't she
selfish.
grow up? Why didn't she just grow up?
What is it?
It's ridiculous. Telling someone like her that she can't vote her conscience, that she should vote for Hillary Clinton, that if she doesn't, she's a fool and a clown and who doesn't understand the realities of the real world. It sickens me. It sickens me that people say that they would say that to someone like her.
Well, the arrogance to say that to someone like that, the arrogance to tell anybody else what they're supposed to do with their vote. You know, that woman right there went through 30 years without health insurance. I love what she said, and I am sick and tired of being forced to choose between who the millionaires and billionaires give us to choose between. Because that is what is happening. And now, by the way, Hillary Clinton is one of those millionaires. She's almost as rich as Mitt Romney. Remember, they left the White House. They were broke. Boy, they fixed that. Holy shit! And I don't think she did it at $12 an hour. So that woman lived without health care, and now she hears a primary. She hears Hillary Clinton, almost gleeful, at the top of her lungs, fighting against universal health care. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that the lefty would be so because here's what I'm going to go to the video. Here's what Hillary Clinton had to say during this primary about universal health care.
Health emergencies can't wait for us to have some theoretical debate about some better idea that will never, ever come to pass. And then you see a campaign.
So there she was. She looked almost gleeful. It was almost like, that will never, ever. So what she's saying is we'll never, ever be able to have the same quality health care for the affordable price that the rest of the industrialized world has. We will never, ever. She's screaming it. She should be screaming the exact opposite of that. It's about time we got on board with the rest of the world. But everyone says, it'll never come to pass. You know why it'll never come to pass? You know why people come on our show and they say stuff like, it's a pipe dream. You guys will never have universal health care. You'll never have Medicare for all in America. It's a pipe dream. You know why they say that? Because what they're admitting is that our government is bought. Unlike the rest of the industrialized world, their government is still not bought as much as ours because they actually have. You know, they say Jeremy Corbyn is crazy in England. He's the Bernie Sanders of England. But they don't say he's crazy because he says we should have Medicare for all. You know why? Because they already have that. But they still say he's crazy. And they say Bernie's crazy here for wanting it. And she just said at the top of her lungs, and correct me if I'm wrong, she sounded gleeful. It will never come to pass. That is gross.
Yeah,
and by the way, the next piece of that clip was from in 2008, was when she was admonishing Barack Obama for saying, since when do we attack Democrats for advocating for universal health coverage? She said, that's bad. Shame on Barack Obama. And there she is at the top of her lungs screaming, it'll never happen. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, so this is where I disagree with you a little bit.
Don't disagree with me.
You don't want me to be a sycophant
go
with
ahead.
everything. So here's where I disagree. I don't believe that Hillary Clinton is this evil, maniacal witch who wants everything bad for society. No, she is. So unlike some Hillary haters, I'm not really a Hillary hater. I don't hate Hillary the person. I hate Hillary, the representation of the corrupt government that we have. So the reason why she's saying these things is not necessarily because she personally believes it. I don't know what she believes anymore.
No, she's craven.
She just believes whatever the moneyed interest tells her to
Yes,
believe.
and
So at this moment, she somehow, I don't know, she psychs herself up so she can say it and try to trick herself into believing it herself. But she is really a function of the corruption that is rampant in our system.
Yes, that's what yeah. So what part do you disagree with me on?
Well, you make it sound a little bit personal, like she's some crazy, evil person who wants bad things to happen to people. I don't think she wants that. I think if all, I don't know, maybe I'm naive, but I think that she would want universal health care if it didn't cost her politically, if she didn't have moneyed interests paying her to basically not push for it.
Yes, so what you're saying, Steve, correct me if I'm wrong, another way to say what you're saying is she would want bad things for her own people if it meant something good for her politically.